Hello. If you are a young person, this topic may seem kind of impossible or ridiculous or far in the distance. And the topic is retirement, retiring, finishing your job and stopping work. If you haven't even started work yet, this may seem an impossible thing. But if you're somebody who's closer to my age or older, then retirement becomes a big issue, a big question. How can you live your life? And even when you're younger, you think about the one reason you go to school is to get plenty of skills so that you can have a job, so that you can work hard. And then the idea that you might actually stop working becomes very, very difficult to imagine for some people. Here are 6 points. 6 points for how to deal with this scary topic of retirement of when you're older. And by the way, you don't have to be that old. If you saved enough money and you don't enjoy your job, you could retire early. Some people do crazy retirements, like from the age of 40, if they've saved up enough money, and do something completely different that would be fun. Sounds good. Too late for me. But anyway, here are 6 points to think about retirement. Number one, planning for finances. Most important thing at first that you can prepare is to have enough money so that you can quit your job. That means saving money and investing it from an early age. If you do that when you're young, when you're old, you have no problems. If you don't do it when you're young, you might have problems and have to keep working even when your health is not so great. Number two, retire to something, not just from something. What that means is you don't think, oh, I hate my job, so I want to stop. Okay. But what are you going to do when you're retired? What hobbies do you have? What interests do you have? Is there something that you really want to do before you die? Now is the time to do it. Actually, you should think like that every day. Now is the time to do things. But anyway, yeah, try to find some reason to do something more interesting than what you were doing before. Okay. Number three, 3, 4, and 5 points are the way they talk about the energy that you have as you get older. At first, you have the go-go years, where it's go, go, go. And then you've got the slow go years, where you can still do things, but you're getting a bit slow because you're getting old. If you're a young person, think about your grandparents. Are they in the go-go years where they can do everything, but just old? Are they in the slow go years where they don't want to do world travel because they get worried about health and they don't have that much energy? Or are they in the third period, the no-go years, where they don't really want to leave the house, they just want to stay at home? It happens, and it will probably happen to you if you're lucky. You'll live that long. Okay. So those, and then the final point, unfortunately, number 6, is dealing with loss. If you live a long time, probably your husband or your wife might die, and then you have to deal with that. Or even your own child might die if you live a long time in Japan. How you deal with difficult things like that will decide whether you have a happy or sad retirement. Hopefully you'll be happy, but if you think about these things even when you're young, you don't have to do a lot, but just have it in your mind. You can prepare and hopefully have a good time. And certainly I want to enjoy my retirement. I think it depends a lot on health, but health you can do something about when you're young. Don't leave it too late. Okay, I have 3 questions. Number 1, do you think much about retirement? If you're young, probably not at all. That's okay. Number 2, what stages of life do you think you will be happiest in? Childhood, early adulthood, being an adult, retirement? What do you think is the best stage of life? And finally, number 3, what does the ideal retirement look like to you? What's the perfect way to retire? Would it be sitting on a ship, smoking cigars, going on a cruise around the world, or would it be something very simple, just sitting at home drinking your cup of tea? Painting pictures, I'd like to do that. Walking around Teganuma. Or going crazy in Las Vegas, gambling all your money. What is your idea of a good retirement? Okay, we'll chat about that when I see you next. Okay, thank you. See you next time.